So we left yesterday from France and we are going to Dutch Cube Day. So the thing is, we had 7 hours in the car and that was kind of difficult. Now we've arrived in Voorburg and we stayed at an Airbnb. And the thing is, the first day we're not going to go cubing or do anything related to cubing. And I'm only going to participate in Dutch Cube Day, which is only on Sunday. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of sightseeing first. So it turns out Madurodam is a war memorial, but it was actually commissioned by a war hero's parents to honor his memory. So it's pretty impressive. I gotta show you this. This is a whole miniature city created in his name. So we just came out of Madurodam and it kind of reminded me of what we saw in Brussels earlier this year, the Mini Europe, and it was really nice. So now we're headed to Sea Life, which is some sort of aquarium. I kind of feel like we're in LA right now. Collection of upside-down jellyfish. So we didn't have a lot of time to do any more sightseeing, so we came to the venue. I set everything up. Olivér's shop is right there, and there's going to be everyone exposing here and solving cubes. Say hi to the camera. So the first stand we're going to see is Frank Tietz's stand. He has a collection of 3D printed models. Now you can see there's Raphael's, was it Axis Octahedron? I already have one, but I have the small version. This is the big version. There's also his Professor face-turning octahedron, and that spins incredibly well. I mean, Raphael's puzzles are always, you know, the highest quality possible. There's a ghost octahedron, so the same as the previous one. This is a face-turning octahedron. There's the mirror octahedron, FTO, but mirror as well. This is one of my favorites. This is the mix-up, the ghost cube. So it's actually a mix-up cube, and it's in a completely different shape, so it's very complicated, and I think this is a very hard solve. Also, there's my Virgo 24 cube. There's David Pitcher's Edge of Andromeda, and that's a really nice puzzle. Plus, I didn't expect the quality to be so high considering it's FDM printed. It's not unbandaged as well, so that's interesting. And final notes on Frank's stand. I've noticed there are these sort of Master 24 cubes that were mass-produced. I thought they were going to spin much less, well, good. I think it was going to spin better, and, well, worse, sorry. And it spins really well for a puzzle with rails. Of course, you don't have any corner cutting, which is to be expected on puzzles like that. And I think I'll get one myself, because this is easily modifiable into a 24 cube with 3D printing and stuff, so very interesting. Plus a whole collection of 24 cubes, of golden cubes, including a giant one. So we're at Tony Fisher's stand. This is the second part. He didn't bring many things. He only brought the ones that are relatively recent or new. There's so this is a face-turning rhombic dodecahedron that was truncated, and you can see the inside, so it is scramblable. So you can scramble this. Here it's solved with the red, blue, orange, and green faces. There's also a mini gear cube that he made out of one of those gear eggs that was mass-produced recently. And that's really impressive. I think this is one of the best mods out there for the gear cube, because you can see some different gear shapes and stuff like that, but a mini gear cube, that's very impressive. There's also, I'm not sure I saw this on his channel, but it's a spherical Covert Dodecahedron, so that's really interesting. And this year, he came with some incredible giant golden cubes. They spin really well, and they're really impressive. For information, this costs $800 for one cube, so it's very expensive, but it's very impressive. And there's this beautiful stand as well, so really I'm glad that Tony got here, because this puzzle is incredible. And a very interesting thing he put on his stand is this magnetic levitation cube. I think I saw this on his channel before, and I really like it, so yeah, very nice stand. This day is starting out really good. I've got a lot of people coming to my stand who know and watch my videos, so that's really nice. And I've seen a lot of stands already, plus Tony signed my golden cube, so that's awesome. And just a small thing that I noticed, Hanneke is also here. You know, I showed you her designs back in July, and I'm really glad that she has this stand. It's actually right next to mine, so it's really cool. So Casey's bump 11 by 11 is still here. It's everywhere I go for some reason. Actually, it's Olivér who has it now, so I guess we get a chance to see it again before it goes back to the US. So I'm here with Oscar, who's showing his new design. It's an Astral Abacus with a sort of offset. Could you explain how this works?
This one is called the Rainbow Abacus, and it uses the same geometry as the Astral Abacus, but well, the pink one is the odd one out because it has an extra ball, and the purpose of this extra ball is to break the geometry or break the symmetry, because with normal Astral Abacus puzzles, balls that are opposite, they always stay opposite, but with the extra ball, when you have that one, balls that are opposite no longer stay opposite, so hopefully it will be more difficult to play, or at least it will be a different solving experience.
So this is extremely similar to the Astral Abacus, but there's just one more ball, and that makes it so much harder to solve. A very interesting puzzle. So we're back at Tony's stand, and he's just taken this out of the box, which is huge. So this is a full-scale master pyramid that actually spins and is fully functional on every single axis. And this is absolutely incredible. So this is just how big it is. It's huge. I gotta be honest with you, seeing so many puzzles in the same place is quite extraordinary. So that Dutch Cube Day was really nice. We met a lot of people who actually really enjoy twisty puzzles and are really passionate about it, so that was really fun. I also watched a bit of the competition. Mats is always as good as he's always been, so that's nice. And yeah, overall I had a really good time, and I look forward to seeing the GPS interrupting me. Now I look forward to seeing everyone again, and I'll see them at the next big meeting, maybe in July for the European Championships, or next DCD or something. So yeah, a good weekend, and I'll be releasing a new puzzle next week, so I will be back. So see you next weekend.